Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I will be using the new mic, and today I want to speak a lot about crypto. Now, I actually have dabbled a lot in crypto, and I was able to make a good amount of money from it because I got in very early. I'm talking about 2018, the 2018 era. Now, I want to give you my personal views on crypto and what you should do if you want to get rich from crypto. The truth of the matter is, you should not try to get rich from crypto. And the reason why I'm saying this is there's a few reasons why, but the main reason is this: the number one trait that billionaires and multimillionaires have is that they have repeatable skills that have led them to there. For example, if you build a business, you'll always have the skill of building that business. You'll have the skill of how you hire the right people, how you were able to make the right connections, how you were able to make this work and that work, and how you were able to develop uh, dependable skills that you can take to any other venture that you're going to do. Now, the problem with crypto is when you're a lot of times you're just gambling, and you're just gambling in a stocks type of way, but no crypto is going to give you utility in the sense of money today. It's not like a dividend. Now I know you can stake your crypto. I know you can do that, but when you're betting on crypto, you're betting on the long term. I have no doubt about it that is going to stick around for the very long term. However, when you are spending money on stuff like crypto, you don't know what's going to win. Everything right now is speculative, and so if you want to put yourself in the best situation forward without risking it all, without gambling, the best thing you should do is you should buy stocks instead. And you can have a little bit of your money in portfolio. Like for example, nothing hurts. Like even a lot of people know I'm invested into MSTR, which buys a whole bunch of Bitcoin. They're the second biggest Bitcoin holders pretty much in the world. And Michael Saylor, I believe I'm pronouncing his name correct. He owns the company, or he's the CEO, head of the company of MicroStrategies, and they do great for Bitcoin. However, on the outsides of that, when you're thinking about which of crypto is going to go crazy, you're just betting on it. You don't know what is actually going to work and what's not. This is not like Apple where they have proven earnings. All of this stuff is still in the air. So, of course, invest into it if you like. I'm not telling you what you should invest in because I'm not a financial advisor, but any good financial advisor should say if your base is not good, if you don't have a good amount of wealth already created from the stocks and from lots of from everything that you have done already, from all the assets you have, crypto is not something I think you should be worrying about. I think you need to be actually figuring out how you're actually going to make good money, how you're going to get dependable skills. This is also why I advocate a lot of people to continue with the jobs. Don't try to escape the 9 to 5. Develop skills. Learn a second language. Learn 3 languages. Make yourself as desirable as possible to make your income as good as possible so that you can invest into all the assets that you want. And eventually you will get to the point where you no longer need to work. That might come very fast, that might come very slow, it just depends. But the only people who ever got rich are the people holding assets. And one other thing I want to mention in 2008 and in all of these recessionary periods of time, even in the UK Great Financial Crisis, the main the main thing that a lot of people fail to understand is the people who got rich during the time was not the poor. It was the rich, and a lot of the reasons why the rich got even richer was because they held on to assets. And if you guys read Rich Dad Poor Dad, for example, it's a great book. I'm sure most of you heard about it. It's one of the biggest financial books in the world. But in Rich Dad Poor Dad, he says the reason why the rich will always get rich is no matter how much you do for housing, no matter what you do for stocks, anything that you're going to help increase the price of something, everybody who is already a shareholder of that asset is going to get richer at the same time. So you need to make sure the main thing that you're doing for yourself is that you are putting forward and purchasing assets. And I mentioned in the last video, I'm very cash poor and very asset rich because I put almost all of my money into assets. Obviously, I have my safety funds, and I'm more on inclined to believe that safety funds is not something you need direct cash for, but I'll go into that in another video. The main thing I always like to mention when I'm doing stuff like this is it's very easy to go buy something nice today, but delayed gratification and buying the asset, the stuff that's not going to make you feel like $1 million today, that's the thing that's going to be worth $1 million tomorrow. So if I could, this was kind of like a test video. I also did want to give some sort of wisdom if I can and help somebody collect some sort of assets from this. And at the last point I'm going to lay off from this video is you do not wait to purchase assets. And like I mentioned before, the people who wait are always tend to be the ones who lose. If you have the financial capabilities, buy the asset today. Don't wait on it. Make yourself desirable. Make yourself desirable with money. Make yourself knowing how to utilize money. And if you do all of that, you are having all the traits of a billionaire or a millionaire. Thank you again for tuning in, guys. We'll see you in the next one.